There comes a point in life when you realize this truth. If you're always doing things for other people's approval, you'll never feel truly free. You'll chase their claps, their validation, their recognition, but inside you'll remain empty because you never did it for yourself. Doing it for you means you stop living to prove others wrong and start living to prove yourself right. It means you stop building a life that looks good on the outside but feels hollow on the inside. It means you stop being a prisoner of other people's expectations and finally take back control of your own story. Because the truth is, the applause fades, the validation fades, the opinions fade, but what you build for yourself, what you fight for, what you conquer in silence, that's yours forever. Take the story of Daniel. For years, he worked long hours in a job he hated, not because he wanted to, but because his family expected it. Every day he dragged himself out of bed, wore a fake smile, and carried the weight of doing what others thought was best for him. On the outside, people praised him. Look at Daniel, he's so responsible, he's so successful. But inside, he was miserable. Then one night, he sat alone in his car after another draining day, and he asked himself, if I died tomorrow, would this be the life I'd be proud of living? The answer hit him like a brick wall. No. From that moment, he decided to live differently. He didn't quit overnight. He didn't have it all figured out, but he started taking small steps toward his own passions, his own dreams. Slowly, he began building a life that wasn't about making everyone else proud. It was about making himself proud. And for the first time in years, he felt alive. Then there's Aisha, a young woman who struggled with her weight for most of her life. Every time she tried to get healthier, she did it for others, for the comments, for the compliments, for the approval of friends. And every time she failed because the motivation wasn't hers. But one day, she caught her reflection in the mirror, and instead of thinking about what others thought, she asked herself, what do I want? What would make me proud when I wake up every morning? That question changed everything. She started working out not to impress anyone, but because she wanted to feel strong. She started eating better, not for compliments, but because she wanted energy. For months, no one even noticed the change, but she noticed. She felt lighter, stronger, freer. And when people finally did notice, she didn't care about their praise anymore, because she had already won. She did it for herself, and that victory was worth more than anything anyone else could give her. The truth is, doing things for others is temporary. It's fragile. If your motivation is tied to other people, what happens when they stop clapping? What happens when they criticize? What happens when no one's watching? You quit. That's why so many people start strong but never finish. Because their why was borrowed, not owned. But when you do it for you, it's different. It's deeper. It's permanent. You don't stop when people ignore you. You don't quit when no one cares. You don't fold when someone doubts you. Because you're not doing it for them in the first place. You're doing it for you. Look at someone like Chris, a construction worker who wanted to get his degree. For years, people around him told him he was too old, too busy, too far behind. At first, he almost gave up because of their opinions. But one night, he realized he didn't need to prove them wrong. He needed to prove himself right. Quietly, after long shifts, he studied late into the night. It wasn't easy. There were nights he was exhausted, nights he questioned himself, nights he almost quit. But each time, he reminded himself, I'm not doing this for anyone else. I'm doing this because I deserve better. I'm doing this because I want more from life. Years later, when he walked across that stage with his degree in hand, people clapped, but that wasn't what mattered. What mattered was the man he became in the process. That was his victory. And here's what makes doing it for you so powerful. It builds a foundation no one can shake. Life will test you. People will doubt you. Circumstances will push against you. But when your reason is personal, when it comes from within, nothing can break it. You'll keep pushing even when it's hard. You'll keep grinding even when it's lonely. You'll keep showing up even when no one believes in you. Because you believe in you. That's the kind of motivation that lasts. That's the kind of drive that changes everything. So let me ask you, what are you doing right now just to please others? What are you chasing because someone else told you to? What dreams are you ignoring because you're afraid they won't clap? Stop. Let it go. Your life is too short to live for everyone else. Start doing it for you. Build the body you want because it makes you proud. Start the business you dream of because it makes you fulfilled. Chase the goals you've buried because they mean something to you. Because at the end of the day, when the applause fades, when the comments fade, when the opinions fade, you're the one who has to live with the life you built. So build it for yourself. Do it for you.